Hello Libra, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is your reading for December 2020. I did the Aries reading. I forgot to do an oracle card, which is a bit jobby, isn't it? Because we all like a wee oracle card. You've got two from my Lemuria deck. I'm doing the readings, you know, not live, so to speak, but yeah, I'm not laying them first hand because I'm finding recently with one thing and another, my energy is coming over it, and doing it this way seems to be helping expunge my energy and reading for the sign. So this is Libra. Libra, you've got the Journey to Wholeness for December and the Portal Keeper. The Portal Keeper I've had up recently. I'm not sure what sign it was, but it came up in one of my weekly readings. So your journey to wholeness firstly. So this card is about loving yourself and others from a sense of wholeness, exactly as you are right now. It is only from this space that healing can take place. We may have concepts of others that are not really who they are due to subconscious projections or ideals. We could have the idea that we feel better about ourselves when we achieve a goal or status. That success will somehow make everything better. Unfortunately, this takes us out of the present and makes our love somewhat unconditional. And the Portal Keeper, I don't want to read you pages of it basically. So this is about unique gateways to mystical experiences, psychic ability, raising your vibration, the Akashic records. Gently explore the edges of your reality. Spend time in the forest to listen, deepen your meditation practice, dance yourself into ecstasy, explore psychic tools and study new healing modalities. If you feel lacking in purpose or life seems a little mundane, remember there is never a reason to be bored. What we experience with our physical senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Magic exists wherever you care to find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. The only time I've only pulled it once, and the feeling I got from this card is this is about protecting your own inner realm. So this feels like a very private experience that you're going through, Libra. You may be very well, I say distracted. I'm not saying distracted, but yeah, you might just be very focused on self this month. Let's just see what comes up in the tarot. So I'm doing a Celtic cross spread with my Mythic Tarot, my original. And at this point, you might want to scroll through really slowly to the video when all the cards are laid out, okay? So this is your significator for Libra for December 2020. Crossing card or obstacle for Libra. Crowning card. Oh gosh. Basic matter. Oh my gosh. Past energy. Imminent future. Come on, Libra. Better. Sideways it goes back. Yeah. Okay, Libra, base of the deck, you have the Two of Wands. in reverse. This can be about travel problems, it can be about thinking small, it can be about plans falling apart. It's struggling to take steps and knowing what direction to take the steps in. I do feel this is a very introspective time for you, Libra, with these two oracle cards that have come through. We'll clarify as we go through what should we use. So, your significator representing your energy this month is the Death card, Hades himself. So this is a significant ending, Libra. This can be a time of mourning, sadness, accepting that something is over. What does death represent for Libra? Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, done and done and done, whatever this relates to for you, you know, whether it's, you know, an actual passing or a relationship or a job, it is done. And this is something that's really taken its toll on you, probably physically. This is the Nine of Wands. He's all bandaged up here, he's being, you know, beaten around. He's now super defensive. This is painful. This is pain. It's unavoidable, Libra. If you're not there yet, most of you will know exactly what this pertains to, but if you're not there yet, it is unavoidable. It is a transition, that something needs to be finalized, completed, done with before you can move on. But you first have to be in almost the death throes and suffer the finality. And that's why I think you're keeping yourself to yourself, focusing on your own health and well-being, you know, connecting to source, and maybe even hoping for some sort of significant message to come through to show you what direction to go from here, or just looking for some sort of divine assistance. But there is a feeling of protectionism here, like you have been hurt. And your crossing card is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. Now, this can be like literally not being single if it's that basic. But it's also a card of not feeling financially capable or financially independent or happy being alone. This can be a card where we're not, like, you know, able to sort of pay our way in life for this period. You might be actually needing support externally. It's financial setbacks connected with this ending. It's just not feeling comfortable. It might even be your living environment. 9 and 9. Show me the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so Hermit is actually your outcome, Libra, and this is where you're at. This is actually coming through as an obstacle. You know, keeping your head down, withdrawing. It's a card of introspection, all of what is related to in the oracle cards here. It is also with the Hermit Cronus here. It's a feeling of sometimes being humbled in a situation, having to take a back step. And looking for hope, looking for a guiding light, how to get yourself back on your feet, how to, I mean, the Pentacles can be the physical body. This can mean that, you know, you are suffering some physical ailments, and this is looking for some hope. It just feels so withdrawn, so withdrawn. This is like, you know, a brutal, painful ending that's left you battered and bruised. You know, I was going to say literally, and hopefully not, but this is almost like finding shelter, and until you get yourself back on your feet. And in your crowning card. So we've got the Three of Wands in reverse here. So this is what's immediately apparent in your mind. This is what's running through your mind. This is what's kind of out there. The Three of Wands being in reverse, this can be a card where, you know, there's delays and there's setbacks. Plans are failing. You don't really know, again, what kind of direction to go in at this stage. Three of Wands reverse for Libra. It's not being recognised in a relationship. Ace of Wands in reverse. So this, you know, I mean, the relationship's still there, but there's maybe, with the Ace of Wands reverse, maybe a lack of passion. Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is like something that's not getting off the ground. This is something that's not even sort of getting beyond first base. Or it's delays to, you know, there's something that you're attracted to, or someone that you're attracted to. You can't even get over the line. You can't even, like, you know, get attention from them. You can't get them to respond to you. You're not able to reach out to them. You're not able to get to them. You're not able to visit them. You know, there's nothing doing, and yet it is occupying your mind space. And it's okay, lockdown. So I mean, obviously that's where a lot of us are just now, with the Four of Pentacles. This can be a love that's unexpressed. You're not able to express it, or you're just not able to actually physically connect with this person. But it can also be like a lack of passion in that direction, because you're dealing with much bigger energy. I mean, in the base of the deck, the actual, you know, what's running the show, what's in your subconscious, is the Ace of Cups. Now, this can be like you're feeling let down. You can be feeling depressed. You can be feeling disappointed. You can be kind of hating on yourself with the Ace of Cups and depressed in reverse. Because when it's in its upright position, not only does it represent a desire for love, you know, taking the first steps in that direction towards relationship. It can be, you know, anything new and vibrant. It can be a new baby, can be a new love, can be a new job, and feeling good about yourself. But when it's in reverse, this can be like, you know, not loving on yourself, not feeling good about yourself just now, not liking your body, or not even, just not being able to find something to lock on. I'm trying to say, when the Ace of Cups comes up, I mean, it can be someone new coming into your life, but it's also getting to that stage in your life when you're ready for a new relationship, when you're ready for something, yeah, new. And you're not, because you're brutalized sounds like too harsh a word for this reading, but that's what I heard. You feel brutalized. You know, you've been literally under the cosh here. So there might be someone on your mind, but that's something that seems locked down, shut down. It's going nowhere. It's delayed, and you're just not feeling the love. You're not feeling attractive to yourself, to others, or you're not getting any sort of, you know, loving attention from someone else. It can be a lack of self-love. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? So this might just be this relationship here that's come to an end, and it could, you know, to do with some sort of betrayal with the Ten of Swords. It's not just like, you know, you're sat with your partner and you go, you know what, it's not really doing it for me anymore, and they're like, yeah, I know what you mean. It's not that kind of gig. This is brutal. This is like a brutally harsh ending that's left someone really bruised. And this is a broken commitment, broken promises, a divorce, and that is at the root of the matter. Now, it may well be, Libra, I mean, I see you as very isolated and focusing on self, but, you know, in your mind, there may be a hope that you can, I almost feel that you want this, I'm seeing this winged, whatever it is up there, is a heat-seeking missile. I feel that you want to lock on to someone else, to something else, to maybe, you know, just like lift you out of the doldrums here. But that's not going to happen. I mean, for a start, you know, everything's locked down with the Four of Pentacles. This has not been able to open your heart. Your crown chakra is closed. You're trying to hold on to, you know, what you have remaining. And there's delays here. There's just no progress here, because this is all big energy, and this has to be, you know, processed and gone through, manufactured, whatever. So in the past, we have the World and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is the completion. This is a cycle wrapping up. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this is no longer investing in something. This is, it can feel like a poor investment. It might feel that you've wasted your time, that, you know, you don't have much to show for the years you put in. It could be a 7-year relationship, for example, 7-year itch. The Seven of Pentacles is usually is related to work. I'm not really seeing that here, given everything else that's going on here. And this would be, there's just no effort. You don't want to put any effort into this. Yeah, Judgment. This is like really big energy in the Page of Wands. So this can be bad news, or just no news, no communication. Can be involving children with the Page of Wands, but this is a judgment call. This is the final summing up. This is a culmination. This is 20 to 21. This is done, 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 and done. You know, and it's serious. It feels serious. The Page of Wands in reverse. This is not like, you know, fun, flirtatious messages. This is serious business. There's not another coin of effort going in this direction. It's done, 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 and done, and it was bloody painful. In your future, we have the Five of Wands reverse. It's good to see it reverse, because this can be a card of harmony, or at least an attempt at. It's trying to solve problems. It's trying to work together. It's not, you know, no more infighting. Funnily enough, I've got the Five of Wands at the base of the deck here. So, you know, this can be quite combative energy, competitiveness, can be internal conflict, but this is trying to remain calm within and without. Libra, Five of Wands reverse in their future energy. The Hangman in reverse and the Ten of Wands. So yeah, I mean, it's just heavy. It's almost like it's just too much to deal with, and you're just going to have to completely withdraw, you know. What is that? It's a poem. I can't think of it now. Oh my gosh. Stop the clocks. Stop the clocks. Now the Hangman being in reverse. This can be feeling a bit of a victim. This can be not actually being prepared to make sacrifices. This can be a card of selfishness, martyrdom. I mean, there is a desire to be free from this in the future. Certainly free from any conflict. You don't want to fight anymore. There's nothing to be gained from the situation anymore. But there feels like you need to switch, change your perspective, Libra. Might be something that you're not quite seeing. I'd like to see the Hangman upright personally. Let me see. Why is the Hangman reversed for Libra? Mysticism. Despondence. It can be that you're just sort of fighting off any sort of depression here. You might sort of see the signals if you've been there before, and you're doing your utmost at this point not to go too far down that rabbit hole. I feel you, again, isolated with mysticism. This is cloaking yourself, almost a cloak of protection, keeping yourself in a safe place, away from harm, away from fighting, away from anything that's going to unsettle you and you know, have you slip too far. Gosh. So in the future, you're going to want to resolve this situation, and I've got a feeling it's going to take longer than what you would like it to take. You almost want to draw a line under it now. I mean, bear in mind, I mean, this is a December reading, but You know, this can go out months. There's a feeling you almost want to rush through this process. You want to get to the finish line because there's nothing more to be done. You want a clean break. So if it's a divorce, for example, Hierophant in reverse, you want a clean break. You don't want any ties to your partner. You want a one-off settlement. You don't want to be paying them every month, that sort of thing. You want it as clean as possible, and you want to be able to get on with your life. Okay. And in terms of your external energy, what's going on around you? 8 of Pentacles. Sorry, I just saw a message there which is completely unconnected, but is anything? What is the 8 of Pentacles in Libra's external energy? So this is work. Maybe you're looking for a job, maybe you're working away, maybe you're distracting yourself with work, keeping your head down. What's the 8 of Pentacles for Libra? External energy. I mean, it's all the same thing. So you've got the 8 of Wands in reverse, you've got the 4 of Swords in reverse in this lover situation. So there's no communication, there's no movement, or at least there's miscommunication. You're just trying to retreat and heal a broken heart, work on this separation, maybe try and bring it to you know, a completion. Work on healing and keeping yourself to yourself. In terms of how you've been viewed, always take this with a pinch of salt, but it's the Lovers and the Fool. So this is someone who's been viewed as maybe making a foolish decision in love with regards to their love partner. This can be finding new love. Maybe someone, you know, are of opinion that you're looking for new love. I'm sort of getting that, Libra, and I honestly feel that it's word. It's too soon, frankly, with this amount of energy going on. And I'm getting this, like, you know, you want passion and love elsewhere. You want to find something to lock an attraction onto, to make you maybe feel better about yourself, to distract yourself from this heartbreak. It feels too soon. So, and that could mean that you maybe make a poor decision in love, because this particular deck with the Lovers, this is exactly what happens. Paris here makes a poor decision in love. He chooses from, you know, his little head rather than his big head. Because he sees, you know, yeah, Helen here with the robes. And he chooses someone who's married, so it feels like a foolish decision in love, or at least that's how you've been viewed. So that's something to be conscious of, Libra. You know, make sure you're ready for that. If you're dealing with some, you know, aftermath, or you're in the throes of a huge breakup, you know, maybe you need a little bit more time to collect yourself. In terms of your hopes, it's the 2 of Swords. You're hoping that a decision will be made, that something will be finalized. When it's in reverse, in particular in this deck, this is my warring couple, and the child in the middle here not wanting to hear the parents arguing. I sort of feel this is similar to your future energy, but it's just kind of hoping that things will settle down. There'll be less arguments, there'll be less confusion. People will be able to make decisions, and, you know, good ones at that. And in terms of your fears, it's the 9 of Wands. Whether you have the ability to navigate this very difficult situation, whether you're going to be able to persevere, whether you're going to get out of the rocky, you know, tumultuous seas and into the calm water. And your outcome is the Hermit. The 2 Hermits in this card. So I mean, you could be dealing with a Virgo, but this is Cronus. This is his period of isolation. This is him finally accepting the golden age is over. I mean, he didn't accept it. It was forced upon him. I mean, Cronus is a good character, but he ultimately made very poor decisions because he wanted to hold on to the golden age. To the point, you know, he ate his own children to avoid a prophecy that would see him overthrown. So the Hermit is introspection, it is isolation, it is being humbled, but it's also a card of being wise. It's being able to learn, grow, age gracefully is another thing in the Hermit card. Cronus don't want to age. This is also a card of Saturn, and we've got this massive Saturn-Jupiter conjunct coming up on the winter solstice, so that might be a sort of timeline indicator. Might be at a bit of a breakthrough there, because you are looking for, you know, some guidance, some hope. Because Cronus, it goes into the cave and contemplates an ending. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is not working well with others. This is not collaborating, not getting along. I honestly feel, Libra, it's going to be a very isolated time for you, and it's obviously a very difficult time of the year, even though I'm hearing it's the most wonderful time of the year, so maybe I'm wrong. There's a lot to be learned. It's just the stage. It's big energy, Libra. I think what I would say is, and your oracle cards are speaking it, is a return to wholeness, a journey to wholeness, the portal keeper. You will come out the other side here. I think my only caution would be, because I keep getting this, that you're trying to maybe deflect or avoid this by infilling with something a little bit more, you know, light-hearted even. Okay, let me just take you advice for December 2020 for Libra. December 2020 advice for Libra, please. You're going to have to be very kind to yourself, Libra. I have just had a Libra text me during your reading to say, oopsie, I've just opened the Christmas wine. So sometimes you just have to be a little bit easier on yourself. Yeah, shed old skin while staying rooted and grounded. A lot of green here, a lot of healing of the heart chakra, but there is something that you need to shed, and it's going to be done, I think, very much in private. And with the Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded, this is sort of to suggest that you don't, like, you know, unravel. You take a grounded approach, you relax, you breathe, you contemplate, you let things take their natural course. You don't try and push, you know, the river. Snake. I think you want to though. Snake. Oh my gosh. Show me. It's funny. Oh my god, I can literally hear, look up the fucking index. I'm like, I don't know why I don't do it. It's because I'm an arse and stubborn. Okay. I'm not gonna get it. Whatever. See, that's not any easier. Snake. Show me. Okay, it was easier. Whatever. Cast off the old. Reveal your true colours, talents and gifts to the world. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teaching, it symbolises the kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When the Sacred One saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others and the past. The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self has not been recognized or you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all the work that you've been doing. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. I sort of see that coming after the fact. I don't really see it in December. You've got to do the work. It's going to be a little bit painful, and it's just a process, my dear Libra. That is your reading. Look after yourselves. I'll talk to you soon.